So what did you think life would be in Canada before you came to Canada? And how has reality surprised you?
Oh my God, this is so much trauma. Okay. Because moving to Canada, okay, you know that winters are going to be long. Everybody tells you that it's going to be cold. You don't realize how cold is until you're here in the middle of the day with -15 and wind blowing on your face. So that's like one expectation versus reality, which went horribly wrong. But on a more emotional side, when you move countries, you also move cultures. And I feel like the culture in India is a far more integrated and cohesive, versus here, it's slightly more individualistic. So you have to make sure that you are prioritizing yourself, your mental health, your workouts, your appetite, because nobody's going to do that for you here. You don't have your parents or your well-wishers or your colleagues who are, checking in on you like, okay, why haven't you eaten by now? Because you have to be that person for yourself. In a way that helps you become a lot more independent, and that's a great thing, but it can get a little lonely, it can get a little isolated. So you have to learn to reach out, and this is something that I was really bad at, because I've always had amazing people in my life who always reached out to me, and I never felt like I had to do the same. But when you come here, you realize that if you're feeling low, if you're feeling upset, you're going to be the one to reach out, because nobody's going to do that for you, because everybody is busy trying to figure out their life. And reality is, the people that you're surrounded with, they are also going through a similar journey, so they're like super busy. They are trying to figure out their jobs, they are trying to figure out where they want to go in life, and these are not easy decisions to make. So just make sure that you are keeping yourself in check when you move, because it is a big change and it takes some time to get over this change.
I also realize that I agree with everything that you've said, and what it truly means to be independent. I came to know when I came to Canada. You are like truly independent because you are on your own. Nobody is going to do anything for you.
Exactly. And can we talk about how exhausting it is to cook and then you eat in 5 minutes and then you have to clean? Like, who designed this? I don't understand this. It's exhausting. That I can tell you.
But you have no other way. You have to do it. So
Yeah, that's also true, but you get used to it. And if you find great flatmates and great roommates, that helps a lot.
that helps a lot.
Yeah.
It's, choose people, like we said earlier. Always choose
Yeah.
people wisely and take care of yourself.
Yeah, you really need to surround yourself with people over here, because it can get, a little lonely, especially during winters. What are those 4:30 p.m. sunsets? I don't feel like getting out of the house. My motto in winter is just to hibernate. Like, I don't see people in winter.
We're talking about 4:30, even 8:30 sunsets are weird.
Oh, I prefer those. I will
Fun.
definitely love a 9 p.m. sunset over a 4:30 p.m. one for sure.
Yeah, obviously. But even that is weird. That's like a shock. Like you go out at 8:30 and the sun is out. You're like, what's wrong over here?
Exactly. And you realize that you didn't appreciate these little things about India when you were there. So
True.
consistent, right? The weather is consistent, the sunset is consistent. You're like, everything changes. And these kind of changes also take some getting used to. It's not easy. So yeah, prioritize yourself at every point you can.